Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to talk about Dogecoin price rebounds, both short-term and longer-term. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You'll be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we saw some good price action overnight as Bitcoin and Doge were recovering from a dip from yesterday. We were watching that during the live stream on Sunday, where Doge was doing fairly well, but we kind of hit a plateau there. I'll be looking at the charts there and why that could be happening, but also looking ahead and where breakouts are confirmed, rebounds coming. Let's take a look at it. Let me show you the charts on the news. Show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. We're right over 18 cents. We did have this fallback happening last night as Doge was fighting to stay above 18 cents and our upward trending line that we had. And the bears kind of took over, a little bit of a selling spree that happened, came down to about 17.4, but then has recovered nicely back over our trend line, came back, retested, moved higher, again another retest this morning. So on the short term, there is a rebound. Of course, Bitcoin did the same thing, pulled back, but the recovery on Bitcoin this morning has been much greater. Bitcoin showing a lot of strength going into the Monday stock trading. Again, we don't know what the stocks are going to do right here. I think it's going to be a little volatility up and down. Still tariff fears are out there. There seems to be mixed messages still between US, China, what's going on there. But we did have Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge dropping last night. We had the stock futures looking bad initially last night. Willy Woo says, hey, all dips are for buying. Bitcoin eyeing all-time highs. We've been talking about buying opportunities on dips, right? Don't buy on the green candles, buy on the red candles. And we had another opportunity here late last night, another buying opportunity. Now, if you're a bear and you still think that everything's going to go down much lower and you're waiting to see that 12-cent Doge or something lower, well, you may be waiting for quite a while, because on the rebound, not only again short term, but longer term as well, we've showed this on the charts again here. This was over a week ago where we broke out of the symmetrical triangle, came back, retested, moved higher, retested 16 cents, moved higher, retested 17 cents, moved higher. One last buying opportunity there at $16.99 that we talked about, and rebounded from there. So that's the longer term rebound, with Bitcoin again showing more strength. Bitcoin showing more strength, and that's because the institutions, right, and the big businesses are buying into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin shows much more resilience happening than Doge at the moment. But we know how Dogecoin trades, though. And when Dogecoin starts going on runs, that's when you want to be in Doge. For Bitcoin, though, right now, the M2 Global Liquidity Index, right? We talk about the M2 money supply. Right now, the projection is that that is going to keep going up. And as that goes up, Bitcoin follows. Very similar to what we had last year in 2024. M2 money supply goes up, Bitcoin price went up. That is coming. And as far as Doge Bitcoin trading pair, yes, we know that Bitcoin outperforms Doge on the downside. And so every time prices go down, right, Bitcoin gains strength against Doge. But where does Dogecoin outperform Bitcoin? On the big greens, right? The big green candles come up. Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin. This is the Doge BTC trading pair. We have dropped back below 20. So we're right around 19 right now. But we know what's going to happen with Doge versus Bitcoin. It's going to happen on the green candles. Doge outperforms. It's not just me saying it. Trader Allen sees the same thing. That's what we see when Doge outperforms Bitcoin. And usually when that happens, Doge is outperforming almost everything. I mean, everyone's all pudgy penguins now. It's right. That's the shiny thing of the moment right now, right? And so all this attention on, oh, Pengu, you got to buy Pengu. And I'm just like, that's yesterday and today, right? Tomorrow it's going to be something else. Doge just continues to be there. But the thing about this is, even with Bitcoin going up back to 95K, Dogecoin back to 18 cents, we still have not a lot of interest. This is Bitcoin over the past year, and Bitcoin's interest is about a 30 on Google Trends right now, which is where we were last summer. And Doge is even lower. Look at the Doge interest. Look, we had big interest right after the US presidential election in November. And then in February, when there was this talk about X money and Visa and Dogecoin as payments, it got a lot of interest right there. Unfortunately, Dogecoin's price wasn't able to go up in February because of the tariff thing. Bitcoin's price, our interest was not going up in February. It was trending down because all the tariff fears were bringing the whole market down. Even though Dogecoin was gaining some interest in Google search, the price couldn't correspond with that. And what has happened since then? The interest in Doge has just fallen off the table. So here we are at 18-cent Doge, and the Google interest is the same as it was when we were down at 8-cent or 9-cent Doge back in like September of last year. This is why I think that rebound that Doge is going to have is going to be awesome when we get retail buying coming back in. Right now, there's not a lot of retail buying, right? Because there's still, interest rates are still high. We don't have the quantitative easing yet happening. The tax breaks are going to come. Dogecoin ETFs are going to come, right? That's going to be some of that institutional buying of Doge. All of that coming. Trader Allen sees this big Doge pennant forming. And with that, we would see Doge on its recovery, on its rebound, come back up, retest, right? And that's going to happen at about 18.5 and then move higher. And if you take that bull pennant, you take that pole and you copy it up, we get a target of 22 cents. And that's a short-term target. Again, falling wedge with the breakout. Breakout has been confirmed. Bullish cross on the stock RSI, the stochastic RSI there on the 2-week chart. We do have the bullish crossover there, confirming the breakout. All of that pointing to a larger scale rebound for Dogecoin. And what do we typically see? So we go back and we see these kinds of falling wedges here. Doge versus Bitcoin. And every time we then see a Doge pump happen and Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin. We saw it back in March 2024. We saw it in November 2024. And what's the next one going to be? The next one is going to be the next Doge pump that happens. This time is no different. That's what's coming for Dogecoin. Dogecoin bulls defend to 18 cents. Could 30 cents be next? We do see that 18-cent level being defended. Yes, we dipped below it here. Let me zoom in again. We did dip below it here overnight. And so that's that buying opportunity there that we talk about when you see a dip below trend lines. That happens. Here's our upward trend line that we've had. So buying opportunity below the trend line, below 18 cents. As Doge now, are the bulls going to be able to defend 18? We've been messing around up and down around 18 cents. We'll see where that goes. It's a roller coaster, right? So that's what we see. We see up and down trading, trying to defend 18 cents. The next move up, though, is going to be that next big move. Overall, about meme coins, and is the meme coin hype slowing down right now, it's really tough, right? You get the pudgy penguin thing, right? And so a lot of interest goes there. Last week it was something else. Next week it'll be something different. But Dogecoin continues to remain consistent, even though we see on the Google trend the interest is really down, but it's down across the board right now, except for spikes and these other odd meme things that happen. We've got Bonk doing pretty well right now, and we know that Doge has these huge things coming for it. House of Doge is building. That's going to be a little while. ETFs building, right? That's the applications are in with the SEC, right? That's going to come. I don't know what's going to happen with Elon and Tesla. We got the Tesla drive-in in Hollywood that's supposed to open coming in later this summer. They're supposed to accept Dogecoin as payment. That's what Elon said. And what about X money and X payments, which I still think is going to be in the fall? All of that is coming. It's all building. That's going to be the huge rebound, I think, is going to happen then. We got to have patience to get there, though. Some of you are already getting bored with it, though, and I hear all these things, right? And see these in the live streams. Come join the next live stream, Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. We'll be talking more, expanding the conversation, but I know some of you are just still bears. You're just becoming anti-Doge because Doge isn't doing anything. But, I mean, the whole market is still kind of waiting for what happens with the tariffs. I mean, look at the daily chart, right? And it's been, everything is down. We see Doge down. We see Bitcoin down. We see ETH down a lot. Algorand down. We see Solana down. We see Cardano down, right? But all of them are showing the rebound here. Everything's showing a rebound. And even XRP, yes, XRP is getting a nice little pump right now because of this futures ETF. Some people don't realize it's a futures ETF. They just see the word ETF. Oh, XRP ETF. It's just a futures thing. Doge already has one. Doge got a little spike based on that. But all of these others, right, are starting to curl up. Solana coming back. Algorand coming back. ETH coming back somewhat on a small scale. But we've been following that ETH narrative. And Bitcoin, of course, showing strength. And we'll be looking for this crossover on the 50 and 200 day moving averages, right? We had the death cross over here a week ago or a number of weeks ago. And the golden cross is coming. And right now I'm targeting like May 8th, May 9th, when the 50 is going to cross up over the 200. And everything is going to be talking about Bitcoin golden cross, right? So that's coming. So watch for that. Dogecoin, meantime, Dogecoin is in rebound mode, and we'll be watching as we come forward with Doge. Where's the next big news going to be, and how this roller coaster is going to continue. And here's a little bit of interesting news. We've got this biopharma firm. It spins off its cancer research to mine Dogecoin. That's right. Coeptis will spin off its cancer therapies and pivot to Dogecoin mining, right? The new company will operate 9,000 Dogecoin mining machines. There's 4 Dogecoin ETF applications waiting SEC approval. And this company is just like, hey, research now, the research dollars, what the Trump administration is doing is like really throttling research now. And this company is just seeing an opportunity here. It's Dogecoin mining, right? Dogecoin mining. I've been saying that's where the profitability is going to be coming forward. Is going to be more Dogecoin mining and not Bitcoin mining. You're going to make more money mining Dogecoin. So it's kind of interesting that this firm is like, they're going all out Dogecoin mining. Of course, House of Doge is going to be mining Doge for their reserve. There's a lot building for Dogecoin. But hey, if you guys are bored with Doge and like you want to sell and like go chase the pudgy penguins, you can do that. I'm into Doge. I think Doge is going to be awesome coming forward. Again, patience to get there. Still in short-term rebound mode and a much larger rebound still coming. Let me know in the comments below What do you think about Dogecoin Rebound, and how are you doing hodling your Doge? Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.